Welcome back. Partner Ignorance, episode 48, I believe. Mike, is that right? I don't know. We've been going
We
for a
gonna go
month.
with 8.
48. And this whole podcast, this whole episode is going to be about Kendrick's new album, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Because me and Mike were sitting here right before the show talking about which one is Mr. Morale, which one is Big Steppers. Mike, do you have any intake? We're not going to do anything that we used to do, people, because we've been listening to this album for the past 24 hours. It's Saturday today. The 14th came out the 13th, so we did the 14th. So you're not gonna probably hear this until Sunday, Monday, probably Sunday at the most. But anyway, yeah, we've been listening to this shit. So Mike, which one is Morale? Which one is Big Steppers? It's a double fucking album.
I
I'm trying to
have
figure
no
it out.
clue, and I guess we both came to a conclusion that the first 8 is Big Steppers, and the second 8 is the second 9 is 9 and 9, 18. So,
So
but
we're
actually,
going with the first seven up to Rich Spirit. So Rich Spirit is, I think, where Big Steppers cut it, and then Miss Morale starts at We Cry Together.
your guesses is better than mine. I think it's a mixture. I don't know, but my best guess is that it's a mixture. His best guess is that it's top half and the bottom half, which makes sense.
But anyway, should we go through this album one by one, or should we?
Oh, I mean, we could do that.
That's gonna take forever.
It's up to, I mean, we're not going to dissect the whole thing, but there's a lot of highlights in this album.
All
I
right, so
mean,
let's start with the highlights because Twitter is a cesspool, and I try to keep my 2 cents off of Twitter, but
all
it's
right.
hard to.
So what you want to do? You just want to
No, we
songs
can.
that
So I would say from an album standpoint, which songs were impactful, what songs were.
what like my favorite songs.
Yeah, you're gonna go off like
All
your
right,
favorite
look,
songs. Too.
do you want to go first or you want me to go first?
You go ahead.
Oh, all right. No, my favorite song in this whole album is Father Time.
By the time.
That is that's my song right there. I think it's a 10 out of 10. I think it's the perfect song. I think it's well crafted. Um, I don't know how to say this dude's name. Do you know how to say that man's name?
Sanfa.
Samfa.
Sanfa.
He did his thing on that. I feel as though it's like his voice gave it the little bow tie that it needed. And yeah, that's the perfect song on that album for me. That was my number one. Like, as soon as I heard that, I was like, "Ooh, this." Yeah, and that was like the 5th song in that album. So, that one was an eye catcher for me. That was my first like, oh, okay, all right. Like, not throughout the first 5, I heard some other ones, but Father Time was that was the game changer. That was the nail in the coffin for me. I don't know what was your favorite song on the album?
Mine, mine was Mother I Sober featuring Beth Gibbons from Portishead.
Oh, you like that? Was that the one where he was talking about
you
the
got
family?
super deep about cheating and
Oh, that
everything
was
else
that
and
one.
abuse and like all that stuff.
Oh,
That one, like, I don't know. It was between that one and I like the one with Kodak. What's the
oh, you
one?
like the Kodak one?
The
That's
Silent
Silent
Hill
Hill.
one. Yeah, because Kodak held his own against Kendrick.
Look. I just need to say this because there's a lot. Hold on, this is not for you. This is not for you. Well, actually, this might be for you.
What I do now.
I mean, wasn't really going towards you. This is just, I'm so glad that Kodak was on this album, just because I was tired of people like talking shit on Kodak. Like, as far as like, oh, he ain't really this, he ain't really that. But like, y'all can't whatever shit that y'all had to say before. Y'all don't come dicking off on the album now that Kodak did his thing on Big Steppers. Like, I don't even want to hear it because I feel as though he gave it that oomph that it needed. And yeah, people just talk shit like, oh, that nigga trash. You can't hear what the fuck he's saying. This, that, and the other. But when he get on this Kendrick album, oh, that shit crazy.
He
Kodak,
brought his A game.
Kodak done. But it's just like to the Kodak fans, we already knew this. We already knew Kodak was goated. We already knew this. But
That's
now,
too far, but okay.
but now he goated. He goated. He already goated. But it's just like we if I see Kodak on in the Grammys for the song or for like let's say the song goes hard and all of a sudden Kodak had the Grammys. I don't want to hear none of this. Like we already knew this. Yak is already golden in our eyes. So, but it's just like I'm happy that he get his just due. But to everybody be like, oh well, this Kodak fellow, he's really doing his thing. And it's just like he been doing his thing. You just now getting hip to it because Kendrick put you on. But it's cool. It is what it is. But we'll take our wins.
I'm not a fan of Kodak, but
Of course.
he held his own on the track with Kendrick.
Definitely did.
He definitely did, and I'll give him credit for that. He
But
really held up his end of the bargain on this song.
yeah.
So I'm not taking anything away from him. I'm not taking anything away from anyone.
I'm not talking about you. I'm just
I'm
talking
just
about
saying
people
in general.
who,
I'm generalizing. I'm saying I'm not a Kodak fan. So but like I said, I heard his music before and I'm not really a fan of it. But when he jumped on this with Kendrick, I was like, oh, is he gonna pull a feature on Earth Gang's Billy? Or
nah, I ain't gonna do that.
Or he's gonna actually, try and this nigga
But
try.
it's just like, all right, so because if you really know Kodak, he says this all the time. Like he be playing around a lot of the time. Like he don't really be going hard. But if you want him to go hard, he can go up against any. He can go up against any rapper. Any rapper you name. He can go up against any rapper.
No,
Kodak flow is built to where he can go up against any rapper, any track, however you want to spin it, he could do it. Period. Point blank. He's the most in my eyes. I'm trying to think.
You better not say versatile, nigga.
Yeah, he is the most versatile.
God damn it.
I was gonna say between him and Juice, but Juice died, so it's just him. I don't see nobody else as versatile as him. Like what? You would have to go like Young Thug, and Young Thug not really like that as far as like bars.
No, there's other rappers, dude, that are much better and much more versatile than them.
Not lyrically. Lyrically, nah. Or
Saba,
I give you
Smino, Mick Jenkins.
Who? Saba?
Nah. Yes. You don't listen to Saba then.
Shmino, nah. If anybody, I give it.
Smino can go.
If anybody, I give it to and this is just because he's like so underrated. I give it to JID. The other than him,
you're saying that Kodak is a better lyricist than Jed?
I just said JID. I just said they can go toe to toe.
No, Jed smacks Kodak any time of the week.
They can go toe to toe.
No, that's
crazy.
He's like Jed is probably like this far from Kendrick. And in terms of lyricism, he's like this far from Kendrick.
Who? Jed?
Yes.
Yo, Jed is nice, yo. I'm sorry. JID?
Yes, he's like nice. This close from Kendrick.
He's nice.
Yes, but he's this close from Kendrick.
I think he's nice.
He is very better than Kodak.
I think JID is severely.
We're not talking about these niggas. We're talking about.
But hold on. I'm just saying he's severely underrated. That's all.
He's very underrated. But I'm telling you, he smacks Kodak any day of the week. When it comes to lyricism, yes. When it comes to lyricism, when it comes to tone, when it comes to just anything that involves the rap game, yes, he has it over top.
How come he ain't catching them now?
Why he's not catching? He didn't put out any albums.
But
he was just on he was on Dreamville's mixtape album.
Okay, but he dropped a few albums beforehand.
Yeah, he dropped a few albums beforehand. But
Kodak dropped a few albums beforehand too.
Yeah, but Kodak has dropped an album before. I mean, in the past year?
Yeah.
Jid hasn't dropped.
But hold on, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when Jid dropped his and Kodak dropped his. But we going on to another subject. Go ahead. Let's just go.
Messing around the big steppers. That's what we're talking about.
But you said your favorite song was Silent Hill.
No, cool. I didn't. I said my favorite song was Mother I Sober.
Oh, then what we talking about Silent Hill for?
Because I said Kodak held his own on Silent Hill.
All right.
That's exactly what I said. And he was like, and then he started getting into yeah.
Because Kodak that boy.
Okay. Oof. Anyway.
But another standout for me was, of course, We Cry Together. I don't know who Taylor Page is, but she held
She
her own.
plays on some. I looked her up. She plays on some show. I don't know what it's
I
called.
don't know who she is. I like her
I
voice
looked
though.
her up like yesterday.
I
Like
like her
she,
voice.
well,
I like
she's
her
an
voice a lot.
actress.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought she was for some
Everybody thought
reason
they was Rico Nasty.
a little bit. She has a little raspy in her voice, and I was like, "Is that Rico?" Then I'm like, "Why is Rico like?" I know he wouldn't just bring out Rico like that, but it wasn't. No,
He
but
could have.
yeah, but that just didn't scream Kendrick to me to
He
bring
could
out
have
Rico.
actually. No, I mean, nigga, he had so many different people on his
He
album.
could have brought out anybody, but
He had
Rico.
U2 on his album. Come
Who
on now,
you said?
U2.
Uh,
Yeah, U2 on one of his albums.
true,
Like,
but nah, Rico. I was just like, he brought out Rico. Oh, okay.
I
Don't get me
mean,
wrong, Rico hella talented, but it's just I wouldn't see that coming. And then I actually surprisingly I actually liked Summer Walker and Purple Hearts.
that was another good song.
Like I really don't like Summer Walker, and then when I
Why
heard
the
this,
fuck y'all don't like Summer Walker?
I
What
don't
she
like
do to you?
Summer Walker. I just don't. I just don't
What
like
she
her.
do to you?
It just she hasn't even done anything to me. Like this isn't like a personal thing. It's just music wise, I don't like her.
Mm.
But she really held her own to the point where like, let's say she was like a 2 after listening to her, she's like a 6.5 probably. Like I was like,
So,
okay,
so before we get into the ones that we probably didn't like, I'm gonna keep going. So the ones that to start at the top, if we really wanted to, United in Grief. That was a good start to the album. Okay. I forget, was that the one that he put the very like really great vocals in it? N95.
N95 was the one that got my attention.
Yeah, that one Kendrick basically was telling everyone to take off like all that goofy shit and all that like
That was
expensive
that was Great Poupon Kendrick.
Great Poupon.
Great Poupon
Oh,
off
humble,
of yeah, that was
humble
Humble
Kendrick.
Kendrick. I was like,
Yeah.
oh
So
okay,
yeah,
all right.
when he did that, that was that was a good song. Basically like detailing rappers who wear like all these chains and tats and all this shit. And
Mm-hmm.
nigga, why you wearing this shit? He said if you take it all, take it all off, you ugly as fuck.
Yeah,
Uh yeah, that was a good one.
I wonder who he
Worldwide
was talking about.
Steppers. Nigga, he's talking about everyone. He's talking about like the swag rappers,
True.
like Migos, like the jewelry. I mean, that's like everyone. Migos,
Mm-hmm.
Young Thug, Gunna. That's like mad
Pretty
niggas.
much everyone except for him and like J. Cole or something.
Mm,
Jay
yeah,
don't be on that tip. Yeah.
yeah, he don't because he really can care less.
Yeah.
That nigga just want to live. Probably Wayne too. Like if you think about it, niggas covering tats and all this shit.
True.
So it's a lot of niggas basically. Niggas that are on lean, niggas that do like crazy drugs and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. Man, shit, basically just like telling them to knock it off.
Mm-hmm.
So
Uh,
what? What you gonna say?
so I got we already talked about in 95. Auntie's Diaries, I really liked.
That one sparked a crazy
Like Twitter thing.
freaking Twitter and everything, bro.
Yeah.
Because he kept saying, "Well, we can say it. I can say it. I can get fucked."
What,
But
faggot? Because he kept on saying faggot?
yes,
You crazy. But did you hear where he was coming from with that?
yes, but everyone's like, "We
Oh,
don't."
okay.
Everyone, this is what everyone was saying. Everyone was like, "Oh, well, he could have got his point across without saying it because he's a straight man." I'm like,
See. This is the thing, right? And I'm pretty sure Kendrick is the same as how I feel. We accept all, however you come across. If that's how you is, that's how you is. But just like how he said, we wasn't raised that way. We wasn't raised to like remember, like, just like how racism is, we wasn't raised to know that that was a bad thing. Like we just thought that was a category that we called people back then. Back then, there was no, what is it, LGBTQ. There was
it
none of that.
was, but it wasn't like
But
strong.
it wasn't, yeah, it wasn't like religious like how it is now.
Yeah,
There was no choice back then. You was a closet back then. There was no I'm loud, I'm proud, I'm none of that. So yeah, we was taught if we find this, that, and the other, we call them that name. So he was just y'all gotta realize music is, and especially when it comes to Kendrick, J. Cole, whoever, if we try and educate and paint a story and get our point across, yeah, we're gonna say shit like that. Like, come on now. Like, we not trying, and it's never to cause no malice or nothing like that. He just trying to paint. He just trying to paint his picture so everybody can get it. Now they just, I don't like that sensitivity
I mean, no,
towards.
it was. I wouldn't say it was awful. Like there was this dude Hassan B, whatever the fuck. Like his uncle owns the Young Turks like YouTube
Mhm.
channel and stuff like that. He was like, "Did Kendrick say anything about trans rights?" And then everyone, I looked into there and I was just like, "Fam, dude was based. Did y'all listen to the song or he just picked out the
Like
words that
for
he said?
real, bro.
Like, did you listen to what he said? He said, we didn't know no better. That's what we said.
Specifically,
Then he talked about his aunt and he said, well, she just did what she did. Like, I didn't know what that was. She just did what she did. No one knows. Then he said his cousin, who trans from what I forgot what his cousin name.
his I don't know his name,
I
but
forget
he
his name,
went
but
from a
he
man to a woman.
woman, and then he still loved him. He said
Hmm.
like they disconnected, but then when they got back together, it was still all love.
And that's
Still love.
tough. That's tough because over there in the West, they don't do that. They
I mean,
don't
they
do that at
do,
all.
but not where Kendrick's from.
It was a closet West. Yeah, it was closet.
But if you're in the Bay Area, then you good.
Oh
But
no, no, no. Yeah,
you got
it
in
was Compton.
Compton. If
Yeah,
you're in
no, no.
Compton, it's a crazy, crazy thing.
Compton and you doing that? Oh man,
Yeah, you getting your ass beat. But
you might get killed.
yeah, pretty much that too. But yeah, it was just like, did y'all listen to anyone listen to the song, or did y'all just hear that word and it was like, yeah, you know what? He could have did it. So what? He
Just
could have did it a different way. But he's telling you when he was a kid, this is what he thought as a kid, and then when he got older into like the teenage to adult years, he was like, oh shit, I should have never been saying that because I
but
didn't know how
that
mean that was.
that's the same thing with people, let's say within households that haven't been taught about racism or anything like that. You know what I mean? Like they've been taught to hate a certain race or a certain color or a certain whatever, and you don't learn from your rights and wrongs until you experience that shit, until you actually meet said person or a culture or this, that, and the other, and you realize, damn, I was taught to hate this, but I was really taught the wrong way. So I applaud Kendrick for doing it, but at the same time, if you're not listening, if your ear's not open, the song wasn't for you. So that's all. Like I hate discussing shit that's right there to people that don't listen. Like
Yeah,
ain't nobody going.
it was like Twitter is like I said, Twitter is a fucking cesspool of
And then
just dumb fucking
half
people.
those people are what they hidden. They're not really real accounts. They
Yeah,
fucking fake
like
accounts
fake
and
accounts and stuff like that,
niggas just
or
talking shit.
trolling
Ain't
and
no.
stuff like that. So that really, but it was still a beautiful song. Like no matter what he said, like, and then at the end he even said like, how can I sit there and like, um, if someone gets mad at me for saying this, how can I get mad at a white girl to say nigga?
Hmm.
Because when the girl got onto the stage and was rapping along and she said nigga, Kendrick got pissed.
Hmm.
But it's in the song. He was like, I was saying that
Hmm.
because that's no one corrected me. And then when this is in a song, no one corrected her. Like I corrected her, but then again, I was saying a word that offended someone, and then now she said this word. Now I'm offended because of
There's a
it.
and you know what's crazy? There's actually a song into Pimp a Butterfly that talks about being a hypocrite.
Yeah, Black of the Berry.
Yeah, so it's funny how that all ties in, but yeah, it's just going through life, man. Sometimes you gotta learn and relearn because a lot of times you wasn't learning the right way to begin with. So that's all that is, just knowing your rights and wrongs. And for Twitter to just take that and go wherever with it,
Go ahead. It
that's
was just
typical
wrong.
Twitter.
It was stupid. But then again, like the message was like, bro, I like we get it now. Like it's wrong to say that. I can't I can't get up in arms when someone's mad because I said this, and then when someone says a word and I get up in arms and they're just like, bro, why are you getting mad? Like she was like, bro.
Oxymoron.
Yeah. So then we go into another what? I was like, there's some songs that I didn't skip over. I liked, but I was just like,
Did you like Savior?
hold on, I was about to say I was gonna go back to We Cry Together.
We Cry Together.
I was gonna go back to that because Rich Spirit was a good song, but like I wouldn't say it's not memorable. It's memorable, but
it's just one of those feelings.
It is, but I still listen to it. It was a good one. I think I only skipped over. Well, we get to that, but
I'm not sure which one I skipped over. To be honest, I know I did. I skipped over one song, but I don't.
I didn't skip over it. I just like listened to it, but I didn't add it.
It's some of it's the only thing is some of the songs. It's hard to just get into it right away. Yeah. So that's all that is. Like when I say skip over it, I listen to it, but it's hard to just get right into it.
So We Cry Together with Taylor Page. We was talking about earlier.
Again, I love that woman's voice. I love
it. I don't know if you saw my snap when it was like early in the morning. I listened to this joint. I listened to this at like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning.
Was that you that said
Kendrick is wildin'?
No, oh yeah, you said that. I thought somebody else said if We Cry Together was like a definition of your relationship, y'all need to like fucking end the relationship.
End that shit.
Yeah. I was like, oh God.
I was just like imagining so many people are gonna put this on TikTok. It's gonna be fucking annoying.
Bro, that's typical. It's
gonna be so fucking annoying. It's gonna be somebody like they're like arguing back and forth, and it's gonna be like when your homie and his girls are arguing, and then you're sitting there eating, and they're like watching them back.
It's gonna be a bunch of couple TikToks.
Couples doing that. Oh my God, that's gonna piss me off because it's not supposed to be that way.
Yeah, it's definitely not. But
it's not supposed to be that way.
I mean, it was a great song, but
there's gonna be a whole bunch of white girls and white boys doing it.
But I like their verses though. Their verses was tough.
Yeah, it was just like spoken. It was just like spoken. It was just basically like they're having a whole conversation, but over the top of first off, The Alchemist produced that fucking beat. Mm-hmm. Great fucking beat over top of raw and vulgar lyrics. Good freaking beat to it.
Yeah.
So Alchemist again with a W. Mm-hmm. But on top, like I said, if raw and just vulgar and disrespectful, just shit that black people, not black people, but I mean, I think it is intended for like black relationships. Mm-hmm. Because it's like I said, the verbiage and everything.
It's a typical black relationship. I'm not even gonna lie. I mean,
toxic,
toxic shit. Relationship. I mean, like he just outed about 80-90% of damn couples.
Yeah. And she's saying like the things like, oh, like, you know who bought you that Honda? Like, yeah, she still like he saw like the girl says, yeah, your mom still throws that shit in my face.
The part where she said she was still, she was fucking his cousin. I was like, good Lord.
She said she should have fucked his cousin. I was like,
yeah. She should have fucked his cousin. Means she fucked his cousin. I was like, ooh.
And then the always go to for women. You got a little dick. That's always a go to. And he was like, "You still sucking this shit?"
Yeah, he's like, "Shit." Look, that's my ultimate call. I still fuck.
I still fuck.
Can't say shit. Still got some. Yeah.
Yeah, and then she was like saying all this stuff like, "You're the reason why Harvey Weinstein." I was like, first off, I was like,
the R. Kelly John. R. Kelly
John. You still bumping his song. Stop
that. Yeah. As soon as I said, I was like, that's y'all, because y'all still bump his shit. I don't bump that shit.
You don't bump his shit.
I don't bump R. Kelly shit.
Why?
Yo, y'all. We talked about this.
Who cares, nigga? Like,
what you mean? Who cares?
Separate the artist from the art, nigga.
I'm not. No.
Separate the artist from the art.
I could go on a mass killing spree if I went 5 times platinum and y'all still listening to my shit. What the fuck? Y'all tripping?
If it's fire,
If y'all make a plaque and all that shit, give me Grammys, while I'm in jail.
First off, the baby killed a nigga. And nigga still bump his shit.
But that's the baby. The baby was for real. If you watch that video, that nigga did commit murder. I ain't even gonna lie. I can't even vouch for that.
Nah, the dude was. We're going back to Miss Brown.
Murder, but go ahead.
Anyway, so yeah, it was that song. Just And then people were comparing it. They were saying that it's Kim from Eminem's Marshall Mathers LP or EP, whatever it was. When it was Eminem rapping, basically with his
Forgot
girl,
about that.
his baby mom, going back and forth for her, and
Yeah, I didn't even
he,
think about that.
yeah, I didn't even know what Kim was. To tell you honest, I never listened to Eminem. I
Oh,
listened
you
to
never
Eminem.
listened to that song?
I never listened to it, and I heard it, and I was like, "What the fuck is
Yeah,
this?"
it's tough. It's tough. No, no,
I
no.
don't like it.
Eminem
I didn't
is
like it.
just well, Eminem is just a toxic motherfucker. I
I
mean,
know.
like, yo, no, he had some real like that was some them white boys. That was some real shit that they
Yeah.
was going through.
Yeah,
So,
that's what I'm saying. So they said reminding that, and then people started putting it with Baby Boy when
Baby Boy.
yeah
Oh,
when
the arguing with
yeah when
what's her name?
arguing with Taraji P Henson,
Yeah, you could say
um
that. That's typical.
and Poetic Justice when Janet Jackson and Tupac was
It wasn't
arguing.
that. Wasn't that
It
damn
was
toxic?
it was because listen to Kendrick what he said.
I,
He
I
said he kept saying "fuck" when they was young, and he's like,
oh,
"When you
Tupac's
gonna make?"
John. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
when
You're
they
right.
was
You're
like,
right.
yeah, and
I forgot because Pac was
they
on
said
this.
that that movie with your girl, Zendaya and that one boy.
Oh, you talking about that the new John, the latest John that came out?
I guess so. They're in like black and white or something.
Man, nah,
They was like
fuck
because it's
that.
arguing at the end. They just sleep. They
That's
started having
more.
sex.
No, it's low key more of the Tupac John.
Yeah, it's still the same thing. They're both arguing and shit like that. And
I
it's
mean, I
like
guess.
kind of like Eminem's Kim song. So that was a good song. Like I said, The Alchemist again with a W. Purple Hearts. He said it was a good song. Count Me Out, another good one.
Count me out.
And
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it really wasn't like anything super crazy, but I still liked it. I still liked the delivery that he
Yeah.
had. Crown was another one. I think this is when we were going into Mr. Morale. Like after we cried, I think when we cried together, I think that's when Mr. Morale started
Mm-hmm.
because it started getting more and more personal. Silent Hill, I don't know, because Silent Hill with Kodak,
What about it?
Kendrick, I don't know what Kendrick was doing.
What you
Was
mean?
that the one when he was like, like,
Mm-hmm.
like,
Yeah.
I was,
Yeah.
I
Putting this
lost
aside
it.
like,
Like,
yeah. That's how you do it.
I was crying.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was like, I
yo,
know Kendrick.
yeah. That's how you do it.
I was like,
Putting this
I
aside
know.
like,
It's like,
yes,
I
yes,
was like,
yes.
yo, I know Kendrick did do this shit.
Yes, that's how Kendrick is known for doing some shit like this, and this just follows
Because it
it.
reminded me of Baby King.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then like
Yo,
after that,
baby should have,
Savior, yeah,
baby should have
what?
hopped on that. Baby should
He
have hopped.
should have because it made more sense. Because
And
when
then
he was like,
they said Kendrick wanted it was one more artist. I forgot his name. Begin with an S. I forgot his name, but
Smino,
I think it was. They said they wanted him on was it Savior? It was one of these tracks,
I don't
but
know, but
they wasn't able to get it or something like that. It wasn't able to
Smino,
clear.
yeah, Smino, this man, Smino would have been like really nice on some of these
Yeah.
songs.
So they
Really,
was waiting for some shit like that, but I don't think Kendrick ever came through with it or whatever like
I
that.
think, I think, I
I'm
think
just I'm low key glad he didn't have any like big time artists on there. I'm kind of
he had Kodak.
I mean Kodak, yeah, but other than Kodak, like not no Drake or you know what I mean, like Jay-Z or yeah, I'm kind of glad he didn't have anything like
So
that on there.
him and Drake is not gonna. Oh,
Well,
that was. Oh no, what was the one that he was talking about? Kanye and
everybody shit.
he's talking about Kanye and Drake getting back together. Which one? What song was that?
Oh, that was I forgot, but I'm not gonna lie, yo. I did highlight that song when I first heard it because I was like, I'm on the same page with him. Cause he was like, I don't even know how I feel about them getting back together. Like that's some bitch, like that's some weird bitch shit. I'm
No,
not
he
gonna
was
lie.
like no, because he was just like he was confused, but he was like
He was
maybe
confused. Yo, we was all confused. Cause I
he
mean
was
I was
confused.
confused. Cause I was like, what the fuck? Like that's some bitch shit.
But
Like,
then he said, but wait, but then he said that maybe he has more, you know what I mean? Maybe he has to mature enough. Maybe he has to keep maturing.
nope.
So he can
Fuck.
let it go. So he can let
Nope.
things go.
If you was
If
in
they
that
could put
situation,
the
if you was in that situation, you getting back with Kanye?
honestly, I don't even know the thing between Aubrey and Kanye, to be honest.
Regardless,
I know it started mad long ago.
but regardless, y'all got beef. You getting back together with that man?
It depends on how serious it was.
All right, so
You gotta,
it was kind of on the type time. So pretty much Kanye took Drake as a threat, as
Kanye
to
takes everyone as a fucking threat, though. That's the
being,
crazy part.
yeah, to be honest, I think he was a little jealous because Jay-Z and Drake had a really close bond as far as they kind of seen eye to eye on things musically, and Jay-Z and uh Jay-Z and Kanye is looked at as more towards like little brothers, and Jay-Z and Drake was more like father son. You know what I mean? So it was more like, oh shit, you really doing your thing out here. I could see we got the same kind of thing. And then Kanye was kind of like, what the fuck? The fuck is going on here? This, you know what I mean? Like he kind of just
And
blew it
also,
all up.
it was also like they were also beefing through pushing everybody like
Yeah, yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. Of
But
course. And then other members got added to it, so it fueled the
I don't
fire.
know. So it's kind of hard. Like,
It was kind of like
but
they didn't fuck
Kanye
with.
bipolar as shit. So it's kind of
Yeah,
like,
but
man, I don't know.
it was kind of they didn't fuck with each other, and then like the parties that they fucked around with didn't fuck with each other, so that kind of helped. So it was just like we naturally just don't fuck with each other, and then
We don't like each other.
it went from that to Pusha T getting in, and then Kanye. This what happened
Push
before.
just destroyed everything.
Well, hold on. Well, this what happened. Um, Kanye and Drake lived together. Well, lived next to each other at one point. I don't know if they still do or not.
Probably
But
do.
Drake had got an invite from Kanye to like, hey, come in, like, well, fuck around, listen to some music, blah blah blah. Kanye, Kanye played Drake this song. It was actually one of the songs that Pusha T got on, and he was like, if you like it, I'll hold it for you. I send it to you. You can get on the track,
I
whatever.
don't want this shit that Pusha T's on. So
No, it was the Poopity Scoop. Poopity Scoop.
whoopity scoop.
Yes, that
Whoopity
was the
scoop.
track that he was going to get Drake, but he ended up
Whoopity
just
scoop.
whoopity scooping it, and
That
yeah,
shit was trash.
yeah. But like, it's just like he kind of got petty with it. He literally pulled a Nicki Minaj. I think he pulled a Nicki Minaj in my honest opinion.
We're not gonna
I
talk about it.
Yeah, I think
But
that nigga. I think
I
that
don't know.
nigga.
But Kendrick just is like, was it? It wasn't in 90. Was it United in Grief?
What?
No. Which one
What you
was
talking
it?
about? Where he said it?
Yeah, when he said it. Which one
I
was
think it
it?
was deep in there. I'm not sure.
God, I forget. It was so many good songs. But
But I agree with him as far as like that shit. We don't, especially how he made. We don't do that shit. Well, we don't just That was some bitch shit.
hey, bro, he said he has some more maturing to do.
No, I think we all do if that's the case, because that ain't no normal nigga doing it. Ain't no normal nigga sitting there and be like, oh, it's cool. It's water under the bridge. No, we're not doing it.
Man, a lot of
And
people do. Yeah, sometimes you got to bury the
fuck
hatchet.
no. That's exactly why Pusha T not able to get back into Canada. That nigga banned.
Well, that nigga
Banned.
disrespect. That nigga said his wife's name.
That nigga banned.
He said his wife's name, so it's all off the table.
Who wife? Drake? Drake ain't got no damn
Aubrey,
wife.
no, Aubrey said push the wife's name in the
Man,
song.
fuck that nigga. Yo, I wish Drake would have the same energy towards Kanye that he has towards Pusha. I don't know why
Push
Kanye
is
get the
ready to fight
slide,
now.
but
Push
Pusha
don't
don't.
care.
But I don't know why Kanye get a slide, but Pusha don't. Cause Pusha, I'm not gonna lie, Pusha did some damage to your ass. I mean, Kanye wanted to smoke, but Pusha did some damage to your ass. I mean, to your legacy a little bit.
Yeah, he
So
hits you. He hits you so hard that you had to be a good father.
you know what I mean? So why is the same energy not being put towards Kanye? Because they under the same, like you had like they stopped talking to each other. They under the same branch. So yeah, fuck that. When it comes to like me, if I got beef with that nigga and that nigga is whoever he fuck with, we got beef too, cause you fuck with him. Like you tripping. It's not like, I'm gonna fucking kill you or this, that, and the other, but it's just like I can't bang with you. You still but you still with the enemy. Like, I'm sorry, you gotta stay over there. You banned from Canada too. Like for
But
real.
going past, but if you're like,
I love that song.
that
But
song, it's a good one. It's
yeah,
annoying, but it's good.
is what that is not annoying. Not annoying.
Kendrick, it's Kendrick doing that.
That
Ugh,
I love it. I don't know about you, but I
ugh.
love it.
Nigga,
But
because most of the artists you listen to do that shit. Anyway,
fuck out
Savior,
of here.
Sa-
No,
yeah, they do.
no.
Savior, yes.
You're just
Anything
you're just a substance listener. I don't want to hear this.
you're listening to Substance right now. Anyway,
What that got to do? You listen to it 24/7. That ain't got
actually,
nothing.
no,
Let's
not
play it
really.
out. Let's play it out. Let's go.
No.
So who's next?
I was gonna go into Savior and the interlude of that. We're heading past that. Not really certain crazy stuff that we're getting into. I don't want to freaking dissect every freaking song because it's gonna take 30
Yeah,
fucking
we
years.
ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, it's gonna take forever. Savior for with Baby Keem and Sam Do.
I like Baby Keem's part.
Yeah, Baby Keem. I think if he featured Baby Keem on probably another song.
No,
Um,
I'm glad he didn't.
no, I think if he did I think Baby Keem did do something else. I
He
forget what he
probably did
did.
a few here and there, but I don't think I think he did the interlude, to be honest. But
Yeah, I think he did that one too.
I don't think he did do that interlude, but I don't think he deserved, any more than what he got. Like
Yeah, I
you
think one
want
more song would have been all right.
give everybody their little chance and you good.
He gave Kodak 3 chances.
So technically he gave him two.
3.
What was the third? He gave him two. He
No,
gave
he
him
gave him Worldwide Steppers.
Worldwide Steppers.
Yes, he was on the intro to
He
Worldwide
kind of
Steppers.
talked in that John.
And then he did the Rich interlude.
Yeah, then he got
And then he had Silent Hill.
ain't nothing, man. That's about the same as Keem.
Keem had a freaking 2. I was about to say 1. He had 2.
That's the same as Keem.
Anyway, so then we go to Mr. Morale featuring Tana Low. Another good song. Like I said, I'm not trying to dissect all these. I'm just going to the ones that really stood out to me. I like the songs, don't get me wrong, but the ones that really pieced this album together. Then we go to Mother I Sober. We already talked about it, but
And then technically we gotta listen to this album again.
I did. I listened
Well,
to it twice.
you listened to it twice.
I listened to it twice, but
Twice
I took my
doesn't.
time with it. But no,
Yeah,
I will.
twice.
I no, but my thing is, I listened to it. I was like, okay. Then I made my assumption. Then I'm not assumption. I made my take on it, which I'll get to it. We get to the ratings later. And then we're gonna rate all the albums that Kendrick has. Then I did my thing. So then we go to Mirror, and Mirror is the last one. And I think side B, like I said, the last 10 songs or 11 songs were part of the Mr. Morale. So Mr. Morale ends with Mirror. Kendrick basically looking back at everyone saying, hey man, you know what? I'm worrying about me right now, dude. I had to do what I had to do. I can't do what y'all want me to do. I gotta, you know what I mean? I just gotta get on with it. It's kind of like how Savior was when he was like, so and so is not this or not your hero, and that's and that, blah blah, this and that. And like I said, Mirror was the ending. It's bro, I wish I would have I'm focusing more on me now more than anyone else. It's not I don't care what y'all think. It's more of I need to do this for my own sake.
I about to say I took Mirror as just him looking in the mirror.
Yeah, I gotta look myself in the mirror. And going back to I'm gonna hop back to Mother I Sober. When he's talking about how this infidelity with his wife, watching his mom get abused, watching how his dad, going back to Father Time too, when he was talking about his dad being there, but also his dad kind of throwing that toxic masculinity into him, which I don't think it exists. It's just I think just if you're a toxic person, if you just happen to be a man, I don't think it has to do anything with your masculinity, but that's just me. But going back to that as well, I had to deal with you had to deal with that. You got to deal on top of that, people thinking that you got molested or something like that. He was like, no one touched me. but we don't know. I don't know. He's saying no, but is that the truth? I don't fucking know.
You know,
What?
go ahead. You finish with you because I got something to say about that.
I was gonna say I don't know if he doesn't want to talk about it as it's too much. People saying that this is like he's having a conversation with a therapist because in a song when he's saying that she found out um she found out about what him sleeping with.
I'm about to say, did he say he slept with a white girl?
Yeah, his ancestors is watching.
I ain't even gonna lie. I was like, whoa, huh? I was like, what? I was like, oh, I had to repeat the drawing because I was like, maybe I ain't hear it right.
You said with a
Like, I
white
could have
girl,
swore
but
he said
it wasn't this song. It was another song. I can't remember which song that he said that.
I was like, damn, he said he fucked a white bitch. God,
yeah,
damn.
yeah. He said that in this one, but he also said it earlier in one of the songs. He was like, "Yeah, when I fucked the white girl, I had my ancestors watching over me, but it was through retaliation."
Yeah, but
So,
but you know, it's crazy. I think that's what goes through every black man's mind. Like, damn, can I really fuck? You know, like
I don't think that never went through my mind.
what?
That never went through my mind.
Yes, it has.
Yeah,
Like,
you have issues, nigga.
what? Yo, for real though. Like, oh
You just think
no,
about your ancestors watching you
no,
bring
not
those white girls
that.
back.
No, not that. It's like, damn, like I'm really doing a disservice by fucking this white girl,
How's a
or fucking
disservice?
marrying, or like having, like what if you have to marry her and all this other stuff, and I'm just like,
No,
damn.
don't get her pregnant.
No, I'm just saying, like people who have gone through it. Like I know that's been running through their head, so that's why some shit been run through my head. Like I don't. It's just it is what it is, preference, but it's just like, damn, like, but my ancestors, like, damn.
This nigga.
So,
but yeah, during Mother I Sober, Beth, I want to get her last name right. Beth Gibbons. Um, it was kind of like her, not her. I mean,
who's that one?
she's a great singer. Mother I Sober.
Okay.
Like her vocals on here, I wasn't gonna say they're like bad. I wouldn't say they're like super great, but they're like so
Solid.
It's solid. It's raspy enough that
I love the raspy.
It puts so much more emotion into it.
Yeah, it's more body.
So that made me like her listening to her. I was like, damn, like this song's powerful. So
really, I felt that with Taylor Page. I didn't feel that with Beth. I felt that with Taylor Page.
I mean, I felt the emotion in both songs, but I think what hit you harder was Mother I Sober. That one was because he just said, bro, I'm just laying everything out. My mom was abused by my dad. My dad sucked when it became being a dad. Yeah. People thought I was molested when I wasn't, and they still never believed me when I said no. Cheated on my wife with some white girl, and then having a kid, and I don't want them to grow up how I am because now he has a 3-year-old daughter, 3-year-old daughter, and he has a newborn son or like a couple-month-old son. So not doing that, and then having his wife find out that he cheated, and now say, hey, go to therapy, get this, get this fixed so we can fix ourselves.
Can't be scaring me like that. You know what's crazy?
What?
That's not the typical thing. Usually when people find out, hey, I cheated, I did this, I did that, it's time to get a divorce or it's time to, whatever. I'm glad of course, you ain't going to do it with a person as high caliber as fucking Kendrick or Jay-Z or any of these other people, but I'm glad to see they're working it out. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you can always be like, oh, I'm hurt and I can never take that shit back. And I know money plays a hell of a role into all this, but I'm glad to see money for real. I always think it's money. I'm sorry.
I don't think it's money, bro. They've been friends since.
But they've been since high school.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I know this is lovers.
Deeper. They've been lovers since outside of that.
Yeah. So I know this is deeper, but at the same time, like I could never imagine how a woman would feel hearing those words of
if she loves you, bro. She loves you so much.
You don't think it would matter if she loved you? Like I feel as though that would intensify the pain. You know what I mean?
Tell you the truth, This is a quick story. So when I was dating this one
Oh
girl,
shit, he
I
done
mean,
did it.
serious. It's nothing crazy.
Uh huh.
The one girl that honestly I should have kept for the longest. I probably would have still been with her to today.
Yeah.
When we broke up, I broke up with her because I felt like I was gonna do something stupid,
Mm-hmm.
and I did something stupid. But I told her like I only broke up with her because like I felt like if I, I didn't want to be like my pops and do like dirt. So I like broke up with her. Then I was fucking this one girl that went to school with us, and then I told her, and she was like, "Oh, so you cheated?" I'm like, "No, I didn't. We broke up.
Yeah. The
We
fuck.
broke up." And she didn't understand that. So I was like, "No, we broke up." So that's
Wait. Was this like right after?
yeah. After I broke up, like a week, 2 weeks later.
See, that's what she meant. Like she meant like, damn, like nigga, you just went right after some shit.
It was
Cause
like 2 weeks later. It was all
I know, but to them,
right.
they take like a year. Like for
Yeah.
some of them, like if
No,
they was really in it, they take like a year.
yeah. But I'm saying
We
like
don't really give a fuck, but them they take like a year.
but I'm saying like even if she thought I cheated, she still wanted to be with me. So I don't know. Maybe some girls are like that. Maybe some girls aren't like that.
Mm-hmm.
They doesn't know. So that's what I'm saying. Like if
Well,
she gave him that number, she was just gonna be like, "Hey, get help. Please get help."
it takes a strong woman to do that as far as accept the pain and move on with it. But yeah, and then like it all depends on how the dude is, because like if an ain't shit nigga say it, you can't really trust his word. But if a nigga really feel like, yo, I fucked up, I want to make this better, then you could just take that, and that's just another chapter in your lives and keep it pushing. But it all depends, on the situation. So you're right. But I hope, hopefully Kendrick was in that right side. He was just like, look, I really fucked up. I want to move on, especially, some white girl. Move on, do what I gotta do, and boom. But yeah, because his girl does seem like loyal as fuck. Like, you know what I mean? And I feel as though they got that relationship where regardless, let's say they don't work out, I feel as though I mean, of course, they always going to be a part of each other's lives. But I think before the kids, she wasn't going anywhere because, they got so much history,
Mm-hmm.
So, like, it's certain people, you've been with them for so long. It's just like, I can't imagine life without you. So, you know what I mean?
Kim.
Who?
Kim.
Who? Kim?
Kim.
Did you?
Eminem.
Kim who?
Eminem song, nigga.
Oh, I thought
That's
you
what
was
he
about to say
said.
Kardashian. I was about to say, don't do
No.
that.
Oh, I wasn't gonna do that, bitch.
Yeah, I was about to say, don't do that.
I was gonna do that. But anyway, like I say, then they say at the end she, breaks the generational curse. So it's still a powerful song. That's my favorite song off the album. The best song in my opinion off the album.
That's your favorite? Wow.
That is it's just so powerful because we never knew Kendrick like this. We always knew K Dot as the nigga that was not involved with gangs, but involved with gangs.
Hey, we got all right, I get it. Like, we gotta stop making this not like as black people, we gotta stop making this a fucking trend as far as like niggas get money and then we cheat on our girls. Like, we gotta stop doing that because
Just be single. Just be like Kevin Durant. Just be
nah,
single.
I just don't like seeing that, man. That'd be getting to me. Like, that's because when it came out, that's when we first started hearing it, and I'm like, damn, he fucking cheated on his girl, shit. But it's just like, we gotta start loyalty, man. You got a song called "Loyalty." You done cheating on a girl.
Damn, that's fucked up too. I just thought about that.
Like, fuck, man. We gotta be loyal to these queens, man. Like, cause they holding it down, so we gotta show.
That's funny as shit.
rapport
I
and
just thought about that. That nigga Kendrick had a song named Loyalty.
Man, that shit, loyalty, shit. We over here fucking Becky's. Goddamn, shit.
That's funny. But that was during his Good Kid, Mad City.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was during that time?
Yeah.
All right, so yeah.
I don't know. That's what he said. He said Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah, all right.
All
so,
that stuff. So maybe
it was during the tour. He might have got a groupie.
Maybe it was before, maybe it was during, maybe who knows. I'll have to look through it and look at it.
And again, it depends on y'all relationship because there is niggas that is married to their shorty and they'll tell them like, hey, like, we good, but I'm gonna go get me some. And then like it's certain relationships like that. So I know they not that relationship, but it all depends on the relationship. Cause the dude fucking Michael Blackson, he like that, but his shorties. He got a wife and he's like, hey, he tell all his little hoes, he like, look, I'm gonna fuck what you do. This is the one that I'm with, but like every on and off day, I'll fuck with you for a little bit, and she know, but she don't give a fuck because she just like she know that they are the item, but at the same time, he fucking other shorty. So it depends on whoever's
That shit wild.
situation, whoever's situation, man.
But going on to, there's only two songs. Two songs, kind of like a song. Rich, the interlude, I really didn't like, or like that.
You didn't like the interlude of Rich?
No, I didn't.
I like that one.
No, of course you did. Anyway,
I liked all the interludes. Yeah.
well, and Die Hard, I couldn't get behind that one
What was that one?
with Blast and Amanda Reifer.
Yeah, I think I didn't get that one either.
I wasn't.
I
I listened to it and I was like, and then
I'm
I was
not
like,
gonna
okay.
lie.
I listened to it like 3 more times and I still couldn't get behind it. It was decent, but
I'm not gonna lie. I listened to it twice. And every time, like when I got to the point where Blast was about to start rapping, I was like, yeah, I'm done. I was like, yeah, I just about had it.
I didn't. I couldn't get behind it. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It just didn't feel like a Kendrick song. It felt like Kendrick was featured on it.
But again, I gotta give it another listen because this was only listened to it.
I listened to it like 3 or 4 times, dude.
I listened to it twice.
I still couldn't get with it. Like I said, nothing bad about it. It felt like Kendrick was just extra on the song. It wasn't like a Kendrick song.
Yeah,
he just featured on it.
I listened to it twice, and then I just kept on listening to the ones that I liked throughout the album. So I gotta listen to it because I like to listen 1, 2, 3, 4. I like to listen to it in order. So I want to do all that, and then another thing. We might have to listen to it backwards because you remember his last. Well, damn, we had to listen to this.
Maybe that is Mr. Morale.
Like, you know what I mean? So
maybe that is Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers.
Yeah. So it depends. Like, yeah, I was mad as shit when I heard that shit. I was like, God damn, here we go again. All right, let's go. Gotta listen to the bitch backwards.
What you just said. Think about it. Look at the mirror. Mirror is the last one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mirror is the last one. United in Grief is the first one.
Mm-hmm.
So if you switched it, like you said, and played in reverse, so now he's looking at himself in the mirror. He's saying, "Hey, I gotta do what I gotta do." Then he goes to Mother, I'm Sober, getting out all of his like issues and stuff like that. Then go to Mr. Morale. Then he goes to Auntie Diaries. Then he go to Savior. Then you go to Savior Interlude. Then you go to Silent Hill. Then you go to Crown, Count Me Out, Purple Hearts. Like you keep going. Then we go to Cry Together because Purple Hearts.
Makes a little bit of sense here.
Yeah. Then you go to Rich. Then you go to Rich Spirit. Then you go to Rich Interlude, Father Time, Die Hard, Worldwide Steppers. Then like I feel like around here, Worldwide Steppers is kind of like, I mean, like he's close or he's like right there, or he's going around the world or whatever. And then you go to N95 when he made it, like he's a big stepper, but now he's telling everyone else, yo, take that dumb shit off.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're going back to United in Grief. I don't know, maybe it is, maybe it's not.
We're gonna do it. Fuck, I'm gonna try it out. See if it goes together. Yeah.
See if it makes sense like that.
I had to, man. Because he does too much on these albums. Because I was surprised as fuck when I had to listen to the bitch backwards. I was like, good lord. So and I love the fuck out of that album. So hopefully, yeah.
So
but
what songs you said? What songs that weren't like the highlights for you?
Like I weren't really. I think you said it. It was I think we agreed it was Die Hard and I don't think I had another
behind
one.
it. There's nothing against the song. I just couldn't get behind it. Like it's a listen, but
another one of those songs that's hard to get into. So that's all. But
so now we're gonna get into the rating. So if you see my Snapchat, but people who are listening haven't, I gave this a 8.5 out of 10, and I only do half. I do whole and half.
8.5.
I do whole and half ratings, so I'll either do like an 8 or 8.5. So I did an 8.5 out of 10 because it could have used like Die Hard could have been either shorter or it could have been like it could have been different.
So can I just ask this question?
What?
So if you have you got 8.5 on this album.
Yeah.
So what was your rating for To Pimp a Butterfly and Damn?
10 for To Pimp a Butterfly. That's the greatest album of all time. And Damn, I gave it 8.
Okay, so
I
you
gave
think
it 8
it's
for Damn.
and for Good Kid, Mad City?
9.
Oh, so you think this is his third best album?
Fourth.
Fourth
Third.
behind.
No, wait, no. Well, his 5 albums is Section 80, Good
Well,
Kid, Mad
oh, so
City.
you got Section 80 higher than this album?
No, I'm just saying I'm naming the 5 albums.
Oh, okay.
5 albums, Section 80, Good Kid, Mad City, To Pimp a Butterfly, Damn, Miss Around, Big Steppers. So if we want to start at the top, is To Pimp a Butterfly.
You also got Overly Dedicated, but we're not gonna go into that.
Well, it's a mixtape.
Mm-hmm.
It's a mixtape.
Wait, did you count Untitled Unmastered?
No, I don't count that. I just count that as like this nigga just threw out just threw out some music and said fuck it.
Okay.
But it wasn't like I said, it wasn't finished. So it's just like I don't think it's an album.
I got you.
But yeah, I gave it an 8.5 out of 10. The reason why I did is because it could have. Some songs could have been better, like Die Hard, like I said, could have been better. Maybe Smino would have been better on there, just to give a couple, like just a verse or two.
Mm-hmm.
Rich Interlude wasn't really a favorite listen. Maybe it couldn't. Maybe it could have been something else.
Mm-hmm.
We Cry Together was great. I don't know, like everything was good. The pacing of the album was good. The producer, like bro, had The Alchemist on here. I'm pretty sure he had and maybe he had the Neptunes. I'm not sure. I feel like he has. Maybe he hasn't. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Probably am because I didn't hear like Pharrell's count, his 4 count.
Pharrell wasn't in this, was he?
No.
Oh, I was about to say.
I thought he was like one of the producers, but he's not.
No, Soundwave is in this. That's my guy, Soundwave.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I gave it an 8.5. It wasn't bad. Mm-hmm. It wasn't excellent, but bro, it's a solid album to end his TDE days. Like
you gave it an 8.5.
You said listen to it again. Yeah, I gave it 8.5.
I mean, I'm just going off of first listens.
I listened to it like 2 or 3 times already.
Probably if we being honest, I got it tied with Damn. I got a 9.
Yeah, 9.
I got a 9. I like how it was portrayed. I like the story. It was too much I liked about it and not enough that I didn't like about it, to be honest. I didn't like one song on the Damn album. And that the song that we just discussed. But
on this album? I thought they said Damn.
No, I said I got the same rating that I gave Damn. I gave Damn a 9. It's not even, they tied for third in my opinion. I like Good Kid, Mad City, and I like To Pimp a Butterfly. I think To Pimp a Butterfly was probably like a 9.5. I like Good Kid, Mad City more, to be honest.
Shit was fucking.
I like Good Kid, Mad City way more. Yeah, but it's just me. It's just me because don't get me wrong. I get why you like To Pimp a Butterfly because that is a great album, but I like
It's very, very personal with me.
Like, yeah, so I get that, and it has a lot of historic value to it. To me, Good Kid, Mad City was like that was his album. That was his album for me. For in my opinion, To Pimp a Butterfly was more like his coming out, but his Good Kid, Mad City was his album. That was him all over. That was like, it was like, hey, like I'm Kendrick. I'm from Compton. This is what I'm giving you. To Pimp a Butterfly was just like, and this is what I can do. Like, you know what I mean? So I like it. That was probably number 2 in my eyes. Good Kid, Mad City was number 1 in my eyes, and Damn and This Big Steppers, I got it tied. I got it tied at 9. And then
I gotta listen to this shit again.
Yeah, I definitely gotta listen to it again because my thoughts might change. But I
Yeah.
just like what he did with the album. Like I feel as though he didn't have a lot to work with, but at the same time he didn't waste a lot of supplies. But at the same time, I waited 2 fucking years for this shit, man.
And you said
he ain't get my count. He didn't get my track count.
Yeah, you did.
No, I told him. What didn't I tell him?
Because he like 15, 16 songs.
I think he need more than that. Because he
had
got
18.
He got 18. I think he need more.
Nah, nigga.
Hold on. Let me hold on. Let me see how many. I just want to see how many Uzi gave us.
Oh, stop that shit.
I just want to know how many Uzi gave us. That's all. Uzi gave us. Let me see. This man gave us 32. I'm just saying, I would have liked a little on the 20-ish side. That's all.
It was good where it is. It could have got. It probably would have dropped to like a 7 if it went longer.
I'm just saying because I heard a 2 album. I'm like, oh, we about to get like the bag. Like we about to get a nice little chunk. I mean, it was okay. It was good. It was good. It was good.
8.5, solid.
It was good.
Solid. Great tracks. Great story. Everything's so great about this album.
I'm just saying, for a joint album, it was a little bit on the small side because it was.
What's the rating? What's your rating? What you rating? 9?
I gave it 9. But it was a small. Like all right. So he pulled a Pusha T on us. To be honest, he didn't. I think he pulled a Pusha T.
No, he didn't. Push put out 7,
and he gave us a hard. And it was a hard 7. It was a hard 7.
Talking about Daytona, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about Daytona. It was a hard.
I still gotta listen to his new album. I haven't listened to it yet.
Oh, I ain't talking about that one. No, I ain't talking about that one. Not yet.
I haven't listened to that one yet. But anyway,
from what I heard, it was like hard, like typical, Pusha. But yeah, like because I'm joint albums. I'm thinking the Uzi Verts. I'm thinking Drake when he dropped Scorpion, because Scorpion was like 25. Because really that was
a great album.
I know. But it was the singing and the rapping album. And Uzi's, he just owed us. That's why he had to throw that out because he owed us. That was 32. So I'm just like, oh, all right, it's kind of one of those. You kind of owe us a little bit. I would like a little bit, like 21, 22, 23. So he could have gave us a nice little Jordan piece.
Nah, it's good where it's at. This nigga rode out the red carpet with the Hard Part 5, which was probably going to win. All right,
so I count that as 19. He could give. So
I think he's winning. I think he's winning.
He definitely winning something with the Hard .5. Yeah,
he's winning rap performance. Probably not rap performance. I think he's winning rap. Music video of the year.
You think he's gonna get album?
I don't know, because I gotta listen to that Push album before I make anything, but I'm pretty sure he will.
I think he definitely gonna outbeat Push.
I think he's gonna win because no one else is. I don't see no one else.
Did Push win with Daytona? No.
Nah, Kendrick won.
Oof.
Wait, when was Daytona?
I'm not sure.
2017, right?
I think so.
Yeah, because Joey Badass went up against him, and
Joey wasn't winning that shit.
Yeah.
I wish. No diss to Joey. I just didn't like that album.
I liked it. All American Badass. It was a good album.
I didn't like
solid, very solid. I think I gave it an 8.
It reminded me of a Big Sean album.
Well, it's not even close because
as far as a flop, like not like a crazy flop, not a crazy flop. Well, what would you give that album? 1 to 10.
I gave it an 8.
The America one. Yeah,
All American Badass. I give it an 8.
I didn't give it that.
I gave it an 8. It could have been better, but anyway. No. So we have 5 albums. We have Section 80.
Joey's dropping another one too.
Who?
Joey. He's dropping another one this year.
I don't know. We got to see.
No, he said it. He said it.
I have to see.
It's supposed to be called like it's a number. I forgot the name of it, but
Probably
yeah,
like 1990.
yeah, it's like 9200 or some shit. But
9-5 to infinity time.
but he's dropping another one. It's crazy.
So
Hopefully this one's better.
So we're going Section 80. We're going Good Kid, Mad City, Tip and Butterfly, Damn, Miss Around, Big Steppers.
No. That's how you going.
No, I'm saying those are the 5. So now
thought
you're
you
going to rank them.
Oh, I thought
Now
that
you
was your
rank 'em.
ranking. I was about to say.
No. You go ahead. Rank them out of the 5. Or you want me to start first?
Hold on. You want me to go first?
I can start first.
Yeah, go ahead. You can go first.
So number 1 spot is already going to Tip of a Butterfly. Good Kid, Mad City's 2. Number 3, I'm gonna give Section 80. Number 4, Messing Around the Big Steppers. Number 5, Damn.
Damn. Wait, you get number 5? Damn.
Yeah.
Yo, damn. That was it's pretty harsh.
How's that harsh?
You gave them 5.
Yeah, I mean, number 5.
Section 80 wasn't that great. I got number 5 is Section 80.
Well, Section 80 was the first full Kendrick album I listened to.
Yeah, I got you. And number 5 is Section 80. Number 4 is actually a tie between Damn and Big Steppers. So that's 4 and 3. And 2 and 1 is pretty much 2 would be To Pimp a Butterfly, and 1 would be Good Kid, Mad City for me. That's just for me. I already told you my reasons. I feel as though To Pimp a Butterfly was showing the world what I can do. Good Kid, Mad City was just proving to other people that are rap listeners, hey, this is what I could do. So I go with that. But yeah, that's how I feel. That's just me. Saying I feel like that could be like a Kanye type thing, because you know how nobody fucking knows what
discography is.
Yeah, like which one's the top and which one.
Things. Too many goddamn albums you gotta pull together.
You think Kendrick's gonna drop another one?
No, I think he's done.
You think he's done?
Me and my friend had this conversation. I think he's done.
Really retired?
I think no. Remember when he said he's gonna take the Kobe route? And I think that's why he put Kobe in the Hard Part 5, because Kobe was, as soon as Kobe was retired, he started doing everything else outside of basketball. Still having a hold on basketball with his TV show that he had on.
That nigga died though. I hope.
And when Kendrick took the route, I think Kendrick, as soon as he's done with rap, he's going to be around rap. I think he's going to still run PG Lang, and he has Baby Keem already signed up as like one of the artists. I'm pretty sure he does. I think he's going to be still in the hip hop game, but I think, like I said, like with how Kobe took the route, like I'm done with basketball. I don't want to do anything with basketball, but talk over basketball.
I hope he protects himself as far as just making sure he's straight, because I don't want another Kobe incident to happen to this man.
No, I don't think he's going to do that.
No, there's some crazy shit happening in the world.
It is, but bro, we can't sit there and put that up there.
Oh hell no!
We didn't even see Kobe coming, bro.
Yeah,
that fucked my whole week up.
I thought they was lying.
I thought everybody was tripping. Dead ass.
Yeah, whole time I was like, yo, get that shit out my face.
Yeah, for real, bro. Stop talking. My friend sent that to me. I got pissed off. I'm like, bro, don't ever fucking say that.
Yeah, I was like, you think this is some sick joke?
Yeah, I'm like, bro, that's not funny, bro.
Don't fucking do that.
Because my friend Devin, shout out to Devin, group Trap Chronicles. Yeah, I thought when he sent that to me, I'm like, bro, stop playing. And then my boy Ron sent that to me. I'm like, yo, niggas really stop playing, bro.
Yeah, like
funny.
Yeah,
it's not fucking funny. And next thing you know, my one of my bosses come in. He was like, yo, you good? And I'm like, what do you mean?
It's like I heard what happened to Kobe.
And then I look at my phone again, and niggas is like, bro, this is real. And I looked at my boss, I was like, oh, fuck no.
But you know, it's the crazy part. The crazy part is it's not the accepting the fact that he's gone. It's the fact that all these fucking stories that you hear about, like the man, it's almost like the man that lived 100 years already. Like all the stories, and each one's unique, but each one that you hear about this man, it's just like, well, goddamn, what didn't the man do? You know what I mean? Like it's crazy. It just goes to show.
But yeah, I think he's going to take that route. I think we talked about it before. So maybe he is done. Maybe he's not. Hopefully he is. He don't have anything else left to prove. He don't.
Yeah.
He don't. He's the only rapper to have a Pulitzer Prize. He is the only artist to be second to Michael Jackson in terms of Grammy nominations was 11. Like he don't have nothing else left to prove. He done went double platinum. He done went gold. He done went everything. This dude don't need nothing else.
Didn't he win something off that basketball book?
Mm-hmm.
He won
he won. He proved it.
But it's crazy because he did it all in like the shortest span. Like he was just getting off.
He shot off ever since Section 8.
Came in hot.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't think he needs to do anything. He doesn't need to. He doesn't need to prove anything in hip hop anymore. Oh, everyone's gonna be chasing him. Basically, everyone's gonna be chasing him. No one's done with this.
Are you talking about this day and age, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone's gonna be chasing him. Hell, even I wouldn't say Drake and J. Cole. I mean, they're up there with him, but he's the leader of the pack. They're right there, but they're gonna be chasing. Those are the three they're gonna be chasing for this generation. They're gonna be chasing Cole, Kendrick, and Aubrey. They're gonna chase those three. Like as those three were chasing, like not Nas, but chasing like Jay-Z and Kanye and Lil Wayne. And how they were chasing certain, like, bro, it just keeps going and going. Like, they're going to chase somebody. And I think those three are the ones that are going to be chased. So,
well, I think
Kendrick's ahead of the pack.
I don't know. If we're doing it like that, I think Drake is the LeBron of the three. I think Drake is the LeBron. You could say Kendrick. Kendrick is the Kobe. And J. Cole, I don't know. Kevin who, Durant?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could say that.
You
could definitely say that.
Yes. It's kind of because think about it. Drake is the most talked about every single time. Mm-hmm. LeBron's always talked about on ESPN because they can't.
Oh no, that's a done deal. Yeah. Drake is LeBron.
Kendrick gets left out. He gets left out. People know he's there, but they leave him out. They always leave him out.
I think it's because he takes these long ass waits.
Yes, and that's what I'm saying. They always leave him out. Like when they talk about the GOATs, they talk about LeBron and Jordan. They don't say Kobe's name. They don't even throw Kobe's name in there.
It's because every once in a while Kobe gets his chips. LeBron every year is consistent here and that's what Drake is.
He's only consistent once. When LeBron won a title, he was only consistent one time. He went back to back.
Well, we ain't talking about back to backs. We just talking about consistent output of being great.
So that's what I'm saying. So then we have J. Cole, Kevin Durant. Been around for the longest. Has done a lot. Didn't get the recognition. Then he started to win, and when he win, that's when everyone started to like. Everyone knew he was there.
I wanted to give him somebody else, but I think it's right there.
So yeah, I was saying. But my thing is they're going to chase those three. So that's it. I don't think Kendrick needs to do anything else. He don't.
Yeah, he don't.
If Aubrey stopped right now, he don't need to do anything else. If Cole stopped right now, he doesn't need to do anything else. They don't. They have proved themselves. They don't. They have won Grammys. They have won crazy award.
Yo, who do we call Cole? Kevin Durant?
Cole.
We called him, that was J. Cole, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he don't need to do nothing else. Yeah, he good.
He don't need nothing else. Like, KD can retire right now. Don't need to do nothing else. Mm-hmm. LeBron doesn't need to do anything else. Kobe retired. Doesn't need to do anything else.
KD, he's a made man. LeBron, his he ain't doing nothing but adding to his. And Kobe, you already know Kobe
Yeah,
did his.
he did his thing. So that's what I'm saying. They
Mm,
don't need to do anything else. They all
yeah,
three of those niggas can just stop. They can stop. The
I want.
influx of music will continue, but it's not going to be the music that everyone wants. Like people are going to want it, but at the end of the day, it's going to get stale and old because no one's bringing anything new to them. So that's what I'm saying. But you know what I mean? Those are my rankings. Those are our rankings, people. Uh so Mike, last call. You know what I mean? We talk about. So
What
anything
final thoughts?
yeah, well, not final thoughts. What we call it? Speak your piece or something like that. I don't know. Last call, speak your piece, final
Um,
thoughts, get it out your brain.
to be honest, I'm just appreciating good art. I'm appreciating the fact that people take the time to create beautiful pieces of work for us to share and to listen and to be a part of. So that's really what I'm appreciative of this, because this may be his last album. This may not be, but at the same time, you ain't ever gonna hear nothing like this for your lifetime. So I'm glad to say that I was there. I'm glad to give an opinion on the fact that if I do think this man is the GOAT of our lifetime or not. So yeah, just I'm happy that I'm able to listen to another classic and to give my point of view on, and hopefully hear more and more music from other different people. So just appreciating the art. That's all. We got Spotify, we got Apple Music. Those are just museums. I'm ready to listen to more and more music, be appreciative of everyone's art, and seeing where it takes us as far as in life or anywhere else. Because music is powerful. So that's all that is. I'm just appreciative. That's all. But just being in the now, because a lot of people, they they just like how we say these artists are great. Same thing with people in basketball. We kind of don't give them the credit that they deserve while they're playing. So
Yeah.
giving these artists they just do before they retire is a big thing. So I just want to, I'm thankful that Kendrick was able to bless us. That's all.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I
This
don't got nothing else to say.
he
I
said,
don't.
hell yeah.
I don't. I mean, you already said it. Like I honestly, this is a great album. I don't think I don't believe my opinion's going to change for real. I'm still going to probably give it an 8.5 out of 10. Um, it could have been better than certain points, but other than that, it's a solid thing. Like I said, the best song off Miss Around Big Steppers, whatever side that you see is the morale, whichever one you see is the Big Steppers. If you want to play
Yeah.
in reverse or you want to just you go at it, whatever one. Um, Mother I Sober is probably the greatest thing because now it's very personal, it's very open. We learned a lot about Kendrick. Like I said, like we didn't hear this Kendrick before. We already heard about the kid growing from Compton and things like that, and being beat up by Crips and being raised by Bloods and still being true to who he was, just as like an artist. So yeah, I mean, you can't get nothing better than that. You can't really ask for more for what this people. And then whoever's calling this album mid over mid beats, first off, you're probably doing absolutely nothing with your life. You're talking shit on a guy who's making multi millions. Um, like yeah, you have an opinion, but fam, you just want to stand out very much. So you want to stand out. You don't want to be like everyone else. And that's cool that you don't want to be everyone else. But you had to sit there and go online and be like, this shit is trash. Y'all like trash music. Kendrick sound like an elf. He's this and that. Like, bro, relax. Like that elf made millions. That elf has two beautiful children by a very beautiful woman. That elf is now creating a movie or a show with two of the like funniest writers of all time, the creators of South Park. This man has done everything, has won everything, and you're sitting there on your keyboard typing away. You should really look at yourself in the mirror. But anyway, that's my thing. I think just appreciate music. I don't like all music like Mike always says, I like
Wow.
substance.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So
substance.
I just like songs that either make you feel good. I don't. Kendrick's whole thing with the Heart Part 5 was to, get the culture to stop like leaning towards like what's supposed to be like the status quo of the culture, like killing each other and stuff like that. So that's why I try to get all that music that involves all that stuff. And I mean, it's cool to, I wouldn't say like I don't listen to it. Like I listen to it sometimes, but bro, I want to hear the same fucking topics every single time. Like you just killed this nigga, you put up on this one.
Oh yeah, of course.
You name drop a dude, how he died and how you killed him. You spun a block on this nigga, you beat this guy up. Like, bro, I don't want to hear this. Like, fam, it's not doing anything but making people look like black people are like savages, animals. And now everyone's like, bro, don't let those people speak for all black people. Like, bro, we don't have to, but these white folk and everyone else that looking at us are scared of us. Why do you think a lot of people, when they see a nigga in dreads walking down the street or walking up the street from or something like that, they cross the street. They hold their purses and stuff like that. Like they see niggas running around with that same haircut, terrorizing their own city. So
true.
That's why I get on top of just like music in general, like certain music. So maybe that's just me. I don't know. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But for episode 48, we're back. We just reviewed Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers by Kendrick Lamar, the last TD album that he's going to drop. And he's going to go to PG Lang and do what he got to do.
I'm telling you, he might drop just one more for PG.
He might not.
It would only be right.
We'll find out in the next 10 years.
Oh fuck! He better not wait that fucking long. Yo, he better not. I'm gonna say right now, I ain't listening to that shit if I got to wait 10 years. I'm really like, you waited 10 years and then it'd be like a 10 song album. Oh fuck that! I don't want that. I don't want that. One piece year.
Fuck you, Kendrick. Fuck you.
I don't want that. I'm like, I'm sorry, Kendrick. You gotta take that GOAT status off.
Fuck you, Kendrick. Fuck you. Well, anyway, for episode 48, The Random Black Kid, Mike Jow, follow us. Pardon our ignorance on Twitter. We're probably not gonna post on Twitter no more because fuck Twitter. Instagram.
Elon bought it.
That makes it 10 times worse. Instagram, pardon our ignorance. Find Mike. Find me. I mean, our Instagrams are locked together or whatever, some shit. Yep. Follow my YouTube channel. You should probably hear this if you're hearing this. The Random Black Kid. I don't know what the hell I'm doing on there. I'm just doing random shit. It's in the name. So, like I said, episode 48, The Random Black Kid, Mike Jaw. Till we meet again, we're out here.